What we're looking at here is a browser page without most of the menu bars and things, just to give us a bit more that we can see. So it's the kind of active window of a browser. What we're looking at is a single page website. It's the initial view of .NET Nuke before we do anything to make it look special or add any content. Just a first page with a little bit of content here, and all these background colors and header colors here. These are all optional. You don't have to have those in there. It's just the default look and feel. And at the moment, there's just this one page. If I click home, okay. What we're going to do is log in, see how it works, see how we can edit pages, and then perhaps how we can add pages as well. Let's see how we go. So we log in. I'm going to log in as Sandra. There we go, logged in. And now you can see similar view, but not exactly the same. We've got all these panes and things visible, right pane, content pane and all that. Well, what's all that about? That's about the fact that we're in edit mode. If I change over to view mode, then we see the page pretty much as it was for the anonymous user coming in, except that we've logged in, so there's a name present saying who is logged in, and we have this little control panel at the top. Now at the moment we're only seeing this small part of it, but if I open it up, you'll see there's quite a lot more to this control panel. Now, some of it isn't relevant except for the administrator, so as a result we can't click on site or users or roles because this user has got author privileges rather than administrator privileges. We can add pages, settings of pages, play with those, we can delete pages, we can work with pages but not so much with users. And if I go to edit mode, it goes back into that mode we first came in at where we see these different panes, and we can see that we can add modules to this page and change it. We'll come back to that in a later video. For now, let's just focus on how we would go about editing a page. Here we've got edit text as a link. That takes us to a page where we can edit it. We can also edit actually in place. If we click on this one, we get to edit in place. So let's, pardon my typing, edit this in place. And as you can see, we can actually make changes whilst we're here. So it's possible to change this thing. We have update there, now it's changed it actually in situ, or we can go through to edit text, go to a page which has got a special text editor in it where we can add search summary information and so forth. And here I'm just going to get rid of this bit of nonsense that I've added because it doesn't really add at all to that page, and I'm just going to click down the bottom update. Okay, just before I do, all we're doing is we've gone into a special edit page. We have the same panel at the top that we had before. We have a text editor for this particular section, which is a text HTML section. There are other kinds of sections. We have search summary information that we can put in, and we'll just update it. There's our change in place. And I think I'll pause at this point, and then I'll do a separate video on how you add a page, just to give you separate little videos rather than one big one.